Wait, they met Haylie Duff when she was Lizzie? Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stars you forgot were on Lizzie McGuire.
Larry Tudgman?
For this list, we'll be revisiting the most notable guest appearances from this Disney Channel classic. You may have missed some of these at the time, as they either only appeared as a brief cameo or became more recognizable later in their careers, so we're here to refresh your memory. Number 10, Kat Graham. It's a minor, non-speaking role, so basically blink and you'll miss her. In this episode, Kat plays posse member number 2, referring to the girls who hang out with popular cheerleader and mean girl Kate Sanders.
I knew she did it. I just didn't want to tell on her.
These days, the actress is best known for playing Bonnie Bennett on The Vampire Diaries. But before she made her showbiz mark, Kat popped up in various other TV and movie roles.
He doesn't know the spell. Which means we don't need him.
When Principal Tweety calls a couple of emergency assemblies in the gym, keep your eyes peeled and you should be able to spot her right by Kate's side. Number 9, Phill Lewis. Before he was Mr. Marion Mosby, manager of the Tipton Hotel, Phill Lewis played Principal Tweety at Lizzie's middle school.
Hey, you're right, Kate. Decorations are a big deal. You and Lizzie are in charge.
These aren't the only two popular Disney series he's appeared in over the years. Neither are his guest spots limited to just the Disney Channel.
Chandler, you were the strongest person in the program. We're offering you the position of junior copywriter.
Mr. Mosby, we mean Principal Tweety, features in 3 episodes as the fair, stern, and even-tempered head of the school.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the spring dance is back on.
And based on his performance, it comes as no surprise that Disney would invite him back to play the uptight but lovable hotel manager.
I'm not a child, Mosby. I know how to spell Prindle.
It is not something you spell. It is a gear shift. The letters stand for park, reverse, neutral, drive, and low.
Number 8, David Carradine. We bet you didn't expect to find a martial arts movie legend on this list, but here we are.
Hello, young grasshopper.
Dad? Why is he calling me Grasshopper?
In a rather extensive and impressive career, which includes action flick Kill Bill, David Carradine stops by Lizzie McGuire for a brief cameo beside his younger half-brother.
Your father tells me you wish to be a martial artist.
Yeah. Jet Li's sidekick. Wait, watch out!
When Matt enters a Jet Li sidekick contest, Sam calls in a favor with this martial arts expert to help Matt master the skills. When David suddenly disappears, Gordo asks who that guy was, and Sam delivers quite the witty response, hinting at the close family connection.
Mr. McGuire, who was that guy?
Gordo, I've known him all my life. He's like a brother to me.
Number 7, Steven Tyler. Dude looks like, well, we don't know what, but certainly not your average Santa Claus.
Whoa, major loot! Sweet siren hat!
Oh, very generous, eh, Santa?
The Aerosmith frontman said he fell in love with the show after being introduced to it by his daughter, who also makes a brief cameo in the same episode along with her brother.
You're too skinny to be Santa.
Hey, I'm working on it.
Well, you may be too skinny, but you sure look old enough.
Hey!
If you're Santa, prove it. Yeah, prove it.
Lizzie has lost sight of the meaning of Christmas, and it's up to Nobby the elf to restore her festive spirit. In return for her help, Nobby pulls in a favor with the big guy, who performs on her float and totally blows the competition away. Number 6, Doris Roberts. Gordo's grandma is the coolest, and Doris Roberts, who plays her, is pretty awesome too.
Call me gorgeous. Lately, everybody does.
She had a varied and successful career, so we wouldn't know where to begin, but who could forget her as the sassy matriarch from Everybody Loves Raymond?
What are you two doing back so soon?
Your father made a scene, and we were escorted out of the casino.
In fact, she brought that fire to the part of Grandma Ruth, who's living out all our bucket lists.
When I was your age, I would have loved an opportunity like this. It's adventuresome, it's life-affirming, it's fun.
Ruth proves she's still a strong maternal figure, especially when Lizzie's parents get sick. However, this feisty woman also teaches us all that age is nothing but a number.
Don't you worry. Gorgeous is here to take care of you. Now you get back upstairs and let me get this place and you back to shape before you know it.
Number 5, Haylie Duff. In another sibling cameo, Hillary's older sister Haylie plays Kate's stuck-up, irresponsible cousin Amy.
Excuse me, ma'am, you're kind of like stopping the party. Exactly. But that would like stop the party.
If you thought Kate was bad, cousin Amy is so much worse, as even Kate manages to show some compassion every now and again. However, that's not Haylie's only involvement in the franchise, as she also lends her singing voice to Isabella in the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
She and Hillary duet the iconic What Dreams Are Made Of after Paolo is exposed. This isn't the only time the sisters would collaborate, but it's definitely our favorite.
I've got to come to the office more often.
Number 4, Zachary Quinto. Now he is best known for his roles in Star Trek, American Horror Story, and Heroes, but Zachary Quinto is almost unrecognizable in his guest appearance on Lizzie McGuire.
This can't be safe.
If it isn't, we'll fix it in editing.
Matt and Sam have been selected to be the spokespeople for Cardio Punch, and when they go to shoot their commercial, they meet director Steve. Steve is arrogant, rude, and has no time for Sam's fear of heights.
Hey, you up there, are you scared or just stupid?
However, our fearless Matt stands up to the director, leaving him lost for words, but with a whole new idea for his commercial.
Hey, buddy, that's the best dad in the world hanging up there, and you aren't even good enough to point your little cameras at him. So listen up. This is how it's gonna work. You're gonna stop yelling at my dad, and I'll let you keep your kneecaps. Yes?
Yes.
Number 3, Aaron Carter. Who didn't have a crush on Aaron Carter in the early 2000s? Lizzie finds out that the pop star is coming to town to shoot his Christmas music video, so she and her friends attempt to crash the set in order to meet him.
Matt? Lizzie?
Haha, we meet again!
It's quite the adventure, but eventually they score a cameo in his video. And we got to witness what's often reported to be the beginning of Duff and Carter's real-life relationship thanks to that little smooch under the mistletoe. Carter was even set to return, but pulled out, making space for our number 1 entry. Number 2, Orlando Brown. You probably know him as Eddie from That's So Raven, but his Disney Channel repertoire is long and includes Lizzie McGuire. Brown plays Travis Elliott, who stars opposite Miranda in the school play.
Mr. Birch hasn't liked me since my family's moved west, and I started here at Southeast Northfield High.
Miranda is so awful that she throws off the rest of the show, including her co-stars and the set.
Now that you've been expelled, my father will never let me see you again. I'll be restricted. I'll be restricted. My bad.
It's only a minor part, but clearly he made enough of an impact for the Disney Channel to keep him on their books. Brown has since shed his Disney image and left his Mouse House days behind him.
So, you see anything you like, Chantel?
Yeah, the whole right side of the menu.
Listen.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Frankie Muniz.
This is officially my all-time favorite play.
Hey, Frankie, how'd you get out of the TV?
When Aaron Carter had to bail on a second guest appearance, Frankie Muniz stepped in. Isn't Lizzie one lucky girl? The Malcolm in the Middle star plays himself in town to shoot a new movie and takes an instant liking to Lizzie.
So, how was your, summer?
Well, I finished shooting my series, read a few movie scripts, and bought a car.
Her world gets turned upside down when the pair start dating, and she learns the spotlight isn't all it's cracked up to be. This isn't the only time these two perform together, and with a Lizzie McGuire reboot on its way, we hope that it won't be the last.
You make a really bad first impression, and a terrible second impression, but the third time, it's really good.
You gotta see my fourth.
I'd like that.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.